This bowling alley to me it's my life. When we bought it, we took everything, our heart and soul, all our money. We sold our beautiful house to buy this place. I mean, I love it here. This is like my home.
It's a critical time at Andy and Kathy Rainey's bowling alley. Even though they've been allowed to reopen, they're not sure they're going to make it.
Financially, our year has been a struggle. The bowling alley has spent most of its time closed, and today marks a year. It's been really tough.
That's true for many businesses because of COVID. The question I have is, what's it like to finally reopen?
Ladies, how are you? Margaret? It's been great because we see the people that we haven't seen, that we've seen daily before. Perfect, thank you. It's nice to see the happy, smiling people coming in to have fun.
Nobody's had a harder time in the past year than our seniors. But today, Wednesday afternoon bowling is back.
How much I enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. To get out of the house and have other people around me.
Margaret Hubin is 94. She's been bowling here for more than 15 years.
I look at the ball and I say, no, you're going to do good for me. But I get what I get. And what I don't get, okay, fine. I have lots of nice company around.
Right now, because of COVID, only 10 people at a time are allowed inside to bowl. But if the pandemic worsens, the place could get shut down again.
Have fun bowling.
And it's when I meet the people here, I understand the stakes. The local mental health support group was one of the first to book time once the bowling alley reopened.
My two best games are 199 and 203, but that was many moons ago.
Today, Dave Clark is just happy to be back.
During the time that there was no bowling, I missed it. I'm relieved that it's back.
Karen Lowen tells me COVID has been tough for anyone with a mental health issue.
It's been a terrible year. It felt great to be bowling again. It just stimulates your mind, just going out there bowling.
Wonderful. I scored 175 points. It was great to come back.
But for Doris Graham, bowling isn't just a sport.
I was depressed in the house, and this is like a lifeline for me. Bowling. It gives me a kick when I have the ball in my hand to score the full points. This is the first time I'm laughing after 1 year, probably. Yeah, it's true.
Doris will keep bowling here with her friends as long as the doors stay open.
3 on each lane for now, yeah, just 3.
But that might not be enough to save the business. Kathy says they're about $200,000 in the hole because of the pandemic.
It's terrible. I don't like to see those numbers. They scare me. What are you going to do? It's a big loss. If we go into another lockdown for more than a couple weeks, even a couple weeks, is going to be really hard for the bowling alley to keep pulling back from lockdowns.
Even so, Kathy and Andy believe their bowling alley will survive. And their most loyal customer, Margaret, says that's the attitude you need in these tough times.
Be happy that the next morning you open your eyes and you feel you can go. You're still there. You're still around.
Margaret knows what she's talking about. COVID isn't the first crisis that she's been through.
I had hard times in my life, very hard times. When I went through a wartime in Germany, that is the reason we came to Canada. And that's we left everything what we had behind. Everything.
Escaping Nazi Germany taught Margaret that better days can come. And so she dreams of a world without COVID.
The first thing I want to do is go on my knees and say, Hallelujah, we are still alive. I'm happy. My family is still alive, and I'm still alive, hopefully. But I like to see here the bowling alley filled from one end to the other one, everybody being happy and bowling.
If anyone wants Margaret's vision to come true, it's Andy and Kathy. But these are uncertain times.
We refuse to die. We're going to get out of this. We're going to do what we need to do. But it's been a challenge and a stressful challenge.
When we think about the end of the pandemic, we imagine that one day it'll just be over. But the reality is probably more like what Kathy and Andy and most businesses are going through. Open, shut, stop, start. Stressful indeed. Nick Purdon, CBC News, Orillia, Ontario.